welcome to your weekday Cup of the Word. We are in 1 Corinthians chapter 5. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 deals with one of the most difficult issues that a church will ever face. Love of the toughest kind. Tough love of disciplining a wayward Christian. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 explains that the church in Corinth had somebody who was caught up in sexual immorality. He had his father's wife. And the church at Corinth, instead of addressing that and saying what the man needed for his soul, were just letting it slide by and kind of treated it like a congregational joke. Paul's going to emphasize that you must discipline that brother for two reasons. The two reasons are, one, it is infecting the church, that it is like a leaven that is going to slowly take over the church. If you don't stop immorality, open rebellion against God within the church, and leave it unchecked, it will consume a congregation from the inside out. And then the second reason, he says, is if you truly love that brother, letting them continue in this sin is not doing anything for them. It is as if you're just saying, hey, go to hell, and we don't care. And so here in 1 Corinthians chapter 5, Paul is going to say, for the love of the church and for the love of the brother, stand up, stand in the gap, and say that this is not okay, in the hopes that they might repent, in the hopes that you might win their soul back, and with the great desire to keep Christ's church pure and holy for the sake of Christ who bought it. That is 1 Corinthians chapter 5, tough love of the hardest kind, and yet pure love too, the type of love that cares for God's people. That's your daily cup, and we'll see you tomorrow.